sir. Can my viewer please meet with who is engineer Mustapha?
Yeah, my name is, as you said, my name is Engineer Mustapha. I work with Goals Engineering. I'm a co-founder of Goals Engineering actually, and I'm also the vice chairman of ASI International Lagos chapter. I'm privileged to school in Lagos. I was born in Lagos. I schooled in Lagos. I served in Lagos, and I work in Lagos. I started business when I was pretty younger. I started business before I graduate, and ever since I've been a graduate, I started this particular business called Combs, and it's been very tough, very challenging, and interesting. And we thank God for it. We give God the glory. We have been able to take security to a place that is well recognized.
Now, you just talked about security. Right now in our country, we know one of the challenges we are having here is insecurity, most especially in the northern part of the country. So, as a security expert, what are the things you have been able to pass out to the nation concerning that?
Yeah, security is actually a continuous project, and as you have said, Nigeria happens to be one of the most challenged security environments. And one of the things that make us to be a bit backward is we are more reactive than proactive. Also, we rely more on physical security than equipment security. Here in Combs Engineering, we specialize on part of the physical security, which is the equipment security and electronic security. And electronic security is like force multiplier for physical security. We have been able to work with different organizations, ranging from government and private, as a force multiplier to ensure that we can use equipment to enhance their productivity and their performance, and making sure that they can secure their facility much better, secure our country much better. And it's been very helpful, and it is interesting that at this time in Nigeria, we have seen the importance, we have realized the importance of electronic security, because they are much reliable, much accurate. They don't get tired just like human beings, and compromise is also very minimal. So if you look at one of the challenges we're having here in Nigeria, which as we can look at it, let's start from the militants in the Niger Delta area, also in the north. These can actually be reduced by using equipment to instead of surveillance and protection, to protection of property and human being. And for example, if you look at what is happening in the Boko Haram region, one of the things I know the government has been doing is they've been using a lot of equipment to actually be able to track them, to arrest them, to prevent them from carrying out their act. And I feel that at this point, Nigeria should invest seriously on city surveillance, people tracking, and at the same time, people identification. We should be able to identify and track ourselves. We should be able to recognize who we are. We should be able to protect those environments that is a bit safer, and that can easily be achieved by ensuring that we have intelligent surveillance system. It is not just putting camera; it is by putting a camera. It's by producing a camera, work with a manufacturer to get a camera that will give us the type of solution we required. And that is a camera with different type of blocks, which can be linked to so many intelligent analysis. And we have that solution. We have done it outside this country, and we can do it over and over in this country.
We have some youth out there who want to start from little. What are the little things? What are those easy and difficult part of it when you started as a person that you need to pass out to them how that?
Well, the first thing I will tell everybody is this: you have to be determined. Then determination doesn't give you victory. You have to be continuously determined and never give up. You don't look back when you want success. You then get tired of get tired of struggling, that's the end of your struggle. The day that's the end of the achievement. It's been very tough when we started, and starting a business without a capital, without a mentor, without an environment that encourages you, without power, with the local government trouble and the state is not encouraging. It's actually been very tough. But a winners must not look back. We're still fighting, and I will tell the youth there that Nigeria is actually a very good environment to survive. And that means that if you are determined and give everything you have without giving up, you will do it.
Now, sir, you know quite all right, because I'm sure you've been following most of the children discovering program we do on the street. And since you are into security, what do you have to say about those children? You see them selling, begging. It has to do with insecurity as well. What do you have to say about it as a father as well?
Yeah, it's been very pathetic and very painful. We have economic challenge. We also have mentorship challenge. We have different types of challenges in Nigeria. And the first demand of every other person is economy. You want to be able to feed yourself. If there's a challenge in the economy and the government is not creating enough environment or enough obligation to let people know that they can be better than what they have today, then it's a challenge, and this is very challenging. For example, let's use India as a case study. India has a population which is more than Nigeria, and when they realize that they have mass unemployment, what do? They invest into IT, and they make sure that they make it an open-ended and in a way that any Indian person can actually come, study IT, get certification, and now they start recruiting them and exporting them globally. And at the moment, India happens to be one of the environment that international body is looking at in terms of investment, also in terms of employment, in terms of long distance employment, and it's been very incredible. I feel Nigeria, we have a lot of youth. We need to capitalize on that youth. We also need to invest a lot into our research institute in a way that the youth can come up with different discoveries. We can encourage them in research and stuff like that. And when they discover or come up with an equipment or a design, we should encourage them. And that is by encouraging the investors to invest into what we have. Then we now move it into production. If we don't encourage production in this part of the world, we will not get there. We need to start building stuff locally. We need to start adding local content. We need to start adding indigenous discovery in Nigeria that will solve Nigerian problems. We should look more inward. We look too much outward. There are incredible people in Nigeria. They are very wonderful people. For example, the highest number of black people in the United States, medical doctors, are Nigerians. The highest number of graduate people in the United States are Nigerians. So Nigerians are good people. We put a lot of things in ensuring that we are better than what we have today. And I feel we need to be encouraged. We need to have an environment that will encourage people to want to pay more prices. So I feel government has to look inward and see how we can invest into ourselves. We should appreciate ourselves. We should look at what youth or what individuals are doing. We should appreciate our limitation. We should encourage ourselves. And we individually also have to look at the country and prepare to contribute to the country. We should stop taking advantage of loopholes of the country. Loopholes always have a price they pay. If you think you're taking advantage of the country, you are taking advantage of yourself and the generation unborn. So if we are ready to sacrifice of the country, and the country are ready to sacrifice for us, we will get
Abuse is one thing, street and road hawking is another. What stops these parents from doing the hawking themselves? In line with the banning of road hawking by Lagos State government, Mercy Osuya took it upon herself to fight against child hawking in our different local government in Lagos. First, we visited Urile Agege local government with the executive secretary, Mr. Adeyinka Oladapo. At the course of our patrol, we met this little girl named Zainab selling mango during school hours.
Look at this little girl that is supposed to be in school. The mother left her in this kind of hot sun to start selling mango for her. Please, parents, we should try and stop it. As much as the Lagos State government is trying to help out those children, we the parents, we should try and stop it.
The mother went out and the father, who is a vulcanizer, was inside the house sleeping. And when he was asked why the child was not in school, he got physical with the child. He was arrested, though released the same day. Mr. Adeyinka Oladapo promised to put the child in school immediately.
Now, if you are given a position, what are you going to do for these children? The ones who have been able to discover, if you are given a, okay, sir, please, we need you. What will you do for them?
Whatever you are doing for them is the same that you are doing for the country. I want to recall a saying of the King of Dubai. When he was asked, you promised to make Dubai a world terrorist center in 10 years. But in 6-7 years you are already there. He said, how did you do it? He said, provide security and everything for me. When we talk about security, it's not just about physical security, economic security, trust, confidence, and all these are secure. Investor security. If everybody is sure that if I plant a factory here in Nigeria, my investment is safe, they will do it. If everybody is sure that if they put out their money, they will do it. If the government started building houses and people believe that if I actually subscribe for this, I can pay for in 35 years, and my income will be able to pay for it, they will do it. If I can have job employment security, I can live within my means. I know that if I live outside my means, there are prices to pay. What I have is sufficient for me. The investors are there, the jobs are there. Then we'll be sure everything will work fine. So I feel the first thing is to ensure that we have a security, and that will attract investment, internal and external investment. So the first thing I will do is to ensure that Nigeria is everybody in the same area. And people will love to come there because they can feel safe in the environment.
Okay, so what is the little you're going to contribute for those ones that have been discovered already?
You see, I appreciate the fact that you asked this particular part of questions. In this part of the world, everybody wants to help everybody, but we always need one to one. Yes, everything is actually related back to one. But I feel that teaching people how to fish is better than teaching them to fish. One of the things that we do here to encourage people like that is we have people that we give scholarship to go to school. If you have a good result and you have limitation of paying your school fees, we try to support. In addition to that, we also looked at graduate and we do periodic technical training. In our training center, 3 to 5 days, teach them how to install and manage different type of security equipment in the way of empowering them so they can probably be self-employed or be able to secure a job with that knowledge. So there's a lot that we could do. But if we looked at for things that you are doing and the gaps that you have and where we can actually come in, definitely we'll see how we can come in, because the best anybody can do is to look for how to give back to an environment that has had value to it.
Thank you very much, sir. Now, so let's talk about how you relax. When you're tired after the stress of the day, how do you relax?
Wow, relaxation.
I'm sure you do.
Relaxation is one of the things that you probably cannot run away from, especially when you are attaining particular age. But relaxation is more than physical relaxation. It's more than exercise, because the executive work more with their brain. It's actually a mental relaxation. Yes, I relax. I relax, I do exercises, I go out for movies, sometimes I even go out to fishes and stuff like that. Yeah, it's sometimes, but you enjoy it more when you're coming up friends and family. And I must say, I do a lot of relaxation.
Wow, do you have any sports? What kind of sport do you do?
Of course, as I said, I do a couple of exercises, and one of my best sports is volleyball.
What?
I love volleyball.
Wow, that's nice.
Because it makes you jump, makes you sweat,
No,
all the nerves and stuff.
so the music part of it, what kind of music do you listen to?
Wow. Well, I love Nigerian music. I think Nigerian music happens to be, to me, it happens to be one of the best music in the world.
Okay.
But I think I also like an old school stuff, because I like music that that makes you think back and look at situations and look at situation and see how you can actually be better. So one of the best music I listen to is Fela.
Fela. So which of his track? What?
I probably know all of his tracks.
You can just tell us one, because probably while the program is going to go on, we want to play it all.
Well,
Why you laughing? No, sorry, no, you just have to.
well, you can talk of basketball, you can talk of ITT, you can talk of there's a lot of track of Fela. But I must say,
the one you feel, okay, I love the smalls. Once they're playing it, you can,
oh, you want to
sing
talk
along.
of Yellow Fever. Oh, you want to talk
Can you
of,
sing again? Maybe a little lyrics of it. Right.
ITT, International TT, International Road, International TT.
So thank you very much, sir. We so much love the fact that you came on our show, and it's been so interesting. Now, sir, before you leave, we want you to tell the viewers your name again and your advice to them, and tell them to keep watching the gallery.
Yeah, thank you so much for this opportunity again. My name, as just said, as I've been known, my name is Engineer Akin Mustapha. I am the current CEO of Goals Engineering Limited and Vice Chairman of ASIS International Chapter 206 Lagos. I will tell the viewer that keep on watching gallery, and when we watch the gallery, please try and ensure that you have a takeaway from it. It is a very intelligent program, and people that come on board look at them as mentor, and even if you have anything against them, pick the sense and pray with it on. Wow. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you very much for being with us on today's program. But as you know, time is something you cannot play around with. Anyway, I still remain your host, Mercy. Bye.